Tell it to the gang, cause I'm telling to the gang.
Track.
Tell it to the gang, cause I'm telling to the gang. Because I'm telling to the gang.
This is what Miami Heat basketball is all about. Miami Heat.
Oh yeah, tell it to the game like a well-made suit. I got the world right here in my hands and I'm ready to shoot the ball. So game on, game on. I got this money in my hands on a Friday night.
Wade takes that's his former teammate.
Gamesmanship here by Dwayne Wade and
Tell it to the game, tell it to the game, tell it to the game, I'm tell it to the game, tell it to the game, I'm tell it to the game, tell it to the game, tell it to the game, like a well-made. I got the world right in my hands and I'm ready to shoot the ball. I'm shooting, so game on, game on. I got this money in my hands on a Friday night.
I got money in
world
my
in my
hand.
review cause I'm out of sight. No more stars. Carry the world like you all. Like you all.
Tell it to the game, so it's time to get my game on. Johnny Storm hot, all I gotta scream is flame on. For I am fantastic. Stacks flip, call it acrobatics. I never go broke, I'll let them bricks do gymnastics. Got my cash stretching like elastic. Money gotta have it, I'm a brown paper bag it. Throw it in the wall, the basement or the attic. I don't stand on the block, man, I trap across the attic.
It's gonna be tough for him. Every night they're gonna have a bullseye on the back.
Practice. The world is in my hand, and I'm not gon' pass it. All I know is go hard until they put me in a casket. Got the open lane, now I'm headed to the basket. And talking on you bitches like my name is Wayne Wade. I ball with the Heat and DFM, LeBron James. I get it ain't in my tailor-made suit. Man, I'm burning up the roof. I hold my suit is fireproof because I only speak the truth. Real life from the start to the finish. Fix the ether with the fire, that's the flame you can't extinguish. EA, cause I am in the game. LB, that is my name. I'm a beast with the same. Welcome to the house of pain.
Tell it to the game like a well-made suit. I got this world right here in my hands and I'm ready to shoot the ball. So game on, game on. I got this money in my hands on a Friday night. I see the world in my review cause I'm out of sight. No more stars. Carry the world like you haul, like you haul. Tell it to the game, tell it to the game, tell it to the game. Tell it to the game, I'm tell it to the game. Tell it to the game, I'm tell it to the game. Tell it to the game. Tell it to the game like a well-made suit. I got the world right here in my hands and I'm ready to shoot the ball. So game on. Make sure y'all check, check, check. Hey, what's that? Hello. It ain't get ready for me. It's chilling. Check, check. All right. That's better. What's that?
do it like that. Unless I put the timestamps in. Check. All right, that's much better. Now makes bing. I would watch the episode from earlier. Be working, but yeah, do some other work anyway. Let's just figured out an easier way to do that. Check the stream. Hey, what's good, Shayna? Hey, I see you. Hey, you still there? Bruh. You're getting modded as soon as I get in here. Hey, Shayna, I should make you a mod. Bruh. Let me make sure hold on. Alright, and y'all can see me. Look at my thing glitching. Hey, yeah, I should make you a mod because this is ridiculous. Do you see that? You're getting banned. Can I mod my own chat? Yeah, we're gonna mute you. To keep you around. Hey, what's up? What's good? Everybody in the chat. Hey, look. Nah, right, exactly. Like, for real. Hold on. That's crazy. Like, you coming busting in with that. What's good, Nami? Good to see you. Let me give myself some likes before I get off here. Look, I want to watch the episode from earlier too. I don't know if y'all saw it. I got a job. Yeah. Hey, appreciate the likes, Nami. Hold on, we gonna watch it too. Let me fix the PlayStation. I don't know why it's showing up like that on y'all end. Oh my gosh. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix that. It looked like an old Nintendo, Super Nintendo. There we go. I fixed it. Didn't fix it yet. I started to fix it. There, now it's fixed. Alright. Yeah, let's watch this. Where I get a job. And it's funny because I ain't got no mics. I gotta get me some new mics. So I'ma just assume I'm live. I don't be knowing if I'm live or not sometime, but that's a part of the game right now. But what up, chat? I took my phone case off. Y'all get to see me scratch a little bit and see me work a little bit. So let me flip the camera. All right. That didn't flip the camera. That didn't either. All right, well, look, check this out. There you go, chat. I'm gonna scratch him real quick. I don't know what y'all can see. I ain't got no time to check the camera angle. I gotta get down here. When the boss gets to me. Chat. Alright. I'm gonna leave it on the chilling screen. I'm doing too much. It was actually pretty fun.
I ain't got no, I ain't working
work.
In a minute. And I ain't got no microphone neither. So if you can't hear me, it's okay. You can see me. I'll make sure y'all can see me at all times. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try out my earpods and see if that works as well.
That's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to use. Can you use earpods? You can use that. I wonder if I can use them. Could use them for the stream. That's the only thing I tried using my glasses, but I'm about to be working on this other screen. I actually got some other stuff I want to do too. I'm about to fast forward.
I got it, whatever you like. I got whatever. About song for you.
I like the fact it's skipped too. Hold up. Hey, let me see what I bring out on this trip. And the camera didn't overheat. It ain't overheated nothing. Your boy been out there working. I ain't bring nothing back yet. Oh, okay, I'm about to say. How long that trip took, chat? Me lifting. Working, lifting, working. Working and lifting. It's my boy out there got a job. He picked that whole table up by himself. My man, he gonna get it on there. He gonna get it on there. Yeah. That's my boy. It's my guy. I mean, it'll be up. It's my guy. Now, obviously, I ain't take chat inside the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got a load of cardboard as well.
Okay. Yeah.
But one box for my shoes. I need to learn to walk better.
It's just by the, just there.
Okay. See what I can do about. You got that carpet. Yeah, carpet.
Yeah, the only thing I ain't have is a mic. If I had the mic,
Stick it right on the top.
if I had the mic, I'd have been mic'd up. It'd have made it better. Next time. It made it more fun though. Be working though, I'll tell you that. I do this all the time.
Tony. Look. When I picked it up, that's all it started playing. Big ass
About to fast forward some more. It's a part where I flipped the camera. Because it's like 2 hours. All right, hold on. Let's see how the truck look at an hour. That took 1 hour. 1 hour. All of that right there. And that's a 15-foot right there. 15-foot truck. 1 hour.
I ain't got no gimbals.
My God.
I got a tripod. I got a whole tripod. I walk around with a whole tripod.
Oh boy. That's good work right there. That's good work right there. I can't complain. Look at that. 1 hour. 1 hour of work. I should put that. I need to put them on the screen. Hold on. And where my subs at? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I got some new stuff to add to the screen. That's what I'm saying. I made some new stuff. Bing, 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 bing. What else? My subs.
She told me she just found a man that selling sterling silver for real cheap. Hey, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Make me a piece. Make me a piece. I need a piece. Need a ring. New ring.
Hold on, I gotta call you back. Please.
That's around the squad. Be like, make, you know, if you ever get like something where you need something, custom piece.
Me up in the chair. In the chair. Sorry, y'all, if that's big on the screen. I forget which one I use. Something with C. No, that ain't it, but. Oh, Lord.
Hey, I seen Adrian Verona, bro.
Oh, you look
On stream, bro. Oh my god.
That's my guy, though.
Bro, they said they put the he was on stream with the Shay Frost, bro, and they put in the stream title AB, the Shay AB and whoever else, right? I'm like, who's AB? So when I saw him, I'm like, all right, cool. Then it was like that's Verona. I'm like, no way, this is the same person. They say AB ain't got no neck because he had on a shirt with a collar. If you see him, you know what I'm talking about.
They did something to him.
That's my boy. My God. Which one did I use for that? Where the chat box at? Where's that phone at? That's 1 hour. 1 hour worth of work. Hold on, I'm gonna fast forward some more. Go to the like the end, close to the end. Where my chat box though? Do I not have a chat box on the screen? You said the mic is way low? It ain't way low. You playing. There's no way. You said the mic is way low? Hey, appreciate it, bro. Good to see you well, too. Hey, appreciate that. Hey, I appreciate the chat. I needed to see if the chat box, where the chat box was at anyway. That's my guy.
What are you holding up this spot for? It's 317 You're trying to be the greatest of all time. Nobody can come back. You got all those rocking chairs up here. You want to do something before? Yeah, okay.
All right. Now check. Let's see.
That wide.
Hold up. So now this is what, an hour and 30? That's an hour and 30 in right there. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate the like too. You say that, hold on, wait. Cause it's two different things playing right now. So right now, I got this video playing and I'm not really talking in the video. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like I'm moving around and I'm not mic'd up. So I'm not talking. But then you got me actually talking to you. Is that I know that part talking to you. And then I know that part is like decent because I just checked it just now in the background. So which part was you saying is low? Is it? It's probably the video, right? Let me see. If only you could raise your voice volume. Okay. Which one was low? It's still low. All right, here we go.
You just lay it on its side.
But that's an hour and 30.
Check.
Hey, hold on. Let me see. I want to see it before we put that in front of it. Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, that's because I stopped talking. I can blast the mic on you. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the mic up. There you go. Is that better for you? Yeah. It sounds like it's better for me too. Enjoy the rest of your evening too, man. I appreciate you on the volume tip. I be needing that. I'm a single man moderator type myself. Why didn't I come back?
You Gotta get this deal.
There we go. I need to put on a stopwatch.
I said, you say some people be like,
Man, it's heavy, man. We gotta get this deal. Come on, man.
like, bro, what are you doing? What is what? Funny. That's so funny just now. I thought that. Cause that shit ain't heavy.
Check. Look at that. 1.5 hours. 1.5
Cause that shit ain't heavy.
hours. That was 1.5 hours.
Check.
Look at that. 15 feet of truck, 1.5 hours. Let's see what else we did. Yep. Coming back with another one.
People at the top like, yeah, just make it this wide. This is the specs. And you know, we move majority of people.
Hold on.
I think so, yeah. If we take it down the ramp.
Oh yeah, let me see this. Let me see this.
I'd have to take the feet off.
Can you do that?
I think so, yeah. If we take it down the ramp. It's just unscrew it. Okay.
Grabbing the wrong part. Still not enough? Turn it, lay it down flat.
Lay it on his document. Yeah.
It's like watching film for me. I don't go play ball as much no more, but I move and stuff. And I end up moving and stuff, so I need to watch my film. Look at that. Look at my mans and them.
Lay it on his side. He's got two of them.
He got the lift from lower, but he can't be. He probably can. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He probably can. get that low, but you gotta find that. You got to find when you lifting. Now, y'all listen to me now. When you lifting, you got to find that center. You got to find that center. It's heavy, yes, it is, but you got to find that center. You won't find that center, you're back.
The main thing I want to use is just that toolbox. The rest of the other
Look at me.
not that wide.
Look at me. That's my guy. Examine it. Came up out of there. Examine it, examine it.
The main thing I want to use is just that toolbox. The rest of the other it's not that wide.
Let's go. Right back.
Needs to go about 2 inches, you know.
Yeah. Watch I drop that shoulder on it. Yeah, but that shoulder, you got to use your shoulder. You got to get down there and use that shoulder to get a little lift. Boom, shoulder. I think I dropped one more shoulder on it. Boom, shoulder. Look at that. Ah, I might have had left a dent. A dent in there. Drop that shoulder on it. Wow. I look back and saw if it was a dent in it. Ah.
Yeah, let's.
Yo, if y'all ain't enjoying this, I'm enjoying it. Look at that.
Yeah, let's. I'm not gonna look. I think the generator.
Right, that generator out there.
Wider than it's wider than yeah, I can put it there. I'll take it in a little bit.
I ain't gonna buy me some gloves too.
It's just.
Those wheels become already big.
No, it's okay. I'll take it.
That's my boy, yo. I mean, my guy, yo. Hey. You know what I'm saying? What is that? 1 hour and a half. Still. 10 minutes later. We got we done. We done. We done. Wonder if I can speed it up. Ain't nobody trying to record nothing. What y'all doing? Here we go. No, don't go to the live. I may not watch myself play the game, like go back and watch the stream, but I'll watch this. I'll watch this all day. Oh, let me see how he got that stuck in it. Let me see how he got that broom stuck in it.
You stepping into the wood side right there? There you go.
Just unscrew the, unscrew the handle out.
Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Slide. Okay, that one got in there. That one got in there. Okay, okay. Oh, ooh. Ah. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, and then we about to spin. Let's see. Let's see how long.
Unscrew the handle out.
Yeah, we about to spin like a good solid minute and a half getting that back. Tony about to be right there for a little second.
I was trying to help him here, but it looked like he was already doing it.
I like it better when it's big across the screen.
This will go up there.
Yeah, when did he get it out? It took about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Look at that. Look at that. The whole stream is at this point is 1 hour and 45 minutes. The whole street. I love when they bring the ratchet straps. I meant to say that to Tony. I love when they bring out the ratchet straps. Cause I'm like, Tony ain't gonna need them. He gonna need them. They must ain't be. You got the right amount of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't know, he don't really use them. Look at that. That is it, folks.
There's just one couch.
Look at that. We was done. We just went back in there and moved some stuff. Dang, the kick side came out looking clean. I thought it would look exactly like I don't know why, but it looked like the pitch.
I'ma just assume I'm live.
Is better on kick. I just thought it would be exactly the same. Then me and Tony did some talking. Oh yeah. Hold on. This is the part I wanted to see. I wanted to make a clip of this too. So it was fire. Our last little message.
And it's like,
Come on, let me find it.
no, bro, that shit is like it ain't
You're thinking about it a lot. There's a lot that go into
it, and for it to come out the way that it do.
every single time.
Yes, I see. You see the
My
appreciation,
dude,
bro.
6 on the bean be saying that.
Yeah,
He
it's
be saying
true. It's true,
That's what
bro.
he tell the customers always.
To commit.
Oh, this the part. Yeah, I see that on there too. I ain't see that look.
I don't
extra
do
dance he did.
nothing.
Yeah, let's go. This was fire. Hold on. There we go. I'll wait till you walk over there. Okay. All right. Finally. It's hard to find it on the PlayStation. I can't scrub. All right, there you go.
It's zoomed in. Hold on. Hey, chat. Make a little money. That's how you work to make some money. You know what I'm saying?
That part was hard, buddy.
Money. That's how you work to make some money. You know what I'm saying?
You already know.
Appreciate you, bruh. And it's still an early day. So I felt it at like.
All right, that was good. That was a good watch. All right. I need to get some work done before I go to bed. So let's watch an old episode of Expansion Pack.
Cause I'm telling to the gang. Cause I'm telling to the gang.
Track.
Cause I'm telling to the gang. Because I'm telling to the gang.
And this is what Miami Heat basketball is all about.
Miami Heat. Oh yeah. Telling to the gang like a well-made suit. I got.
Money gotta have it. I'm a brown paper bag it. Throw it in.
Hey, good to have you back, Shayna.
Feeling like you're not good enough. I think
You
your
already know.
uniqueness
And
is
you know
one of
what? You know what that do? It makes sure that when I get done streaming, you can still see the stream because it'll.
thing that y'all asked me to talk about was like self-love, confidence, how to put yourself first, how to put yourself kind of go hand in hand. So I want to talk about that and just like have a lot of time to really dive into that.
like
To
you
be
couldn't hear me.
completely transparent with you guys, I do feel like
I said I'm about to be in the background working, making a link tree for all the stuff I do, and we gonna watch, or I'm gonna listen to an old episode of Expansion Pack at the same time. Good to have you back, Yo, Shayna. All right. Here we go.
really try to do is to not compare myself to other people, and I think that's a huge thing for learning how to love yourself for who you are and the things that you can offer the world, essentially. Like the saying, comparison is the thief of joy. That is very, very true. You can't be happy with who you are if you're always looking at other people thinking that they have a better life or they look better than you or more talented or whatever. Like you'll never learn how to focus on growing the strengths and the talents that you have if you're always feeling like you're not good enough. I think your uniqueness is one of the most powerful things about you. People gravitate towards authentic and unique people. I know it's a little scary to be authentically yourself. In my personal experience, I do get a little scared of perception. And so sometimes that does hinder my confidence. Like since I can remember, I always have been worried about people liking me. I get really, I don't even know the word for it. I guess I get really anxious if I feel like people don't like me. And I think that's like one of the first things you have to learn, is that not everyone's gonna like you, and that's fine. You don't need everybody to like you. I think that causes you to be more unhappy if you're surrounding yourself with people that don't align with the type of person you are. I think it's really important to surround yourself with people who understand you, and you can't really find those people, or those people can't find you if you're not being authentically yourself. So even if you feel like you're a little quirky or a little different, that's okay. A lot of people are like that. I'm like that. I'm a little weird, I'm awkward, I'm shy, and I used to be kind of like ashamed of who I was, but now I'm learning that a lot of people are hiding under a facade of who they actually are just to fit in. That causes a lot of people to be led in the wrong direction. So for example, like you see someone on Instagram and they look really happy and you think they're so beautiful, whatever, and you're like, what can I do to be like that? So you start watching what they do and you think that you following in their steps is going to get you what they have, but the things that they're doing might not even align with the type of things that you like. That just leaves you feeling really unhappy, really unfulfilled, and that's when you start losing yourself and becoming unhappy with who you are, because you're not living in your authentic way. I'd say like the first thing is stop comparing yourself to people, especially because like I work in this space. Social media is the most fake, manipulated thing ever. I know that people can manipulate any type of footage, any type of picture to look like something that it's not. So definitely don't take everything you see on social media or even in real life as the guideline to how you should live your life. I think you should live your life how you want to, and you should strive to make yourself happy and to actually make sure you like yourself before worrying about if other people like you. So yeah, just being authentically yourself and surrounding yourself with people who don't look at that as a bad thing is really important. And if you are around people that make you feel bad about being yourself, then please move on from those people, because it's not benefiting your life in any type of way. So I used to have a really bad habit of negative self-talk, and I still find myself doing that, but I'm way more aware of it now. So whenever I do that, I try to like retract what I said and replace it with something positive. So I think another huge step towards being confident and loving yourself is to replace negative self-talk with positives. That could look like positive affirmations every day, or just every time you think a negative thought, immediately replace it with something nicer. So for example, if you're not good at something and you're beating yourself up about it, instead of saying I suck at this, just say I'm working on this. I think it's important to remind yourself that you're a work in progress and give yourself grace. I think we give other people a lot more grace than we give ourselves, which should be the other way around, because at the end of the day, you have to live with yourself forever. You don't have to surround yourself with people that you keep giving grace over and over again and they just keep doing things wrong. It's up to them to become a better person, just like it's up to you to work on yourself. So
Hey, now that last bit was good. It's up to them to work on themselves, just like it's up to you to work on yourself. So I hope, I think we should come back to this on Wednesday. I always seem to, when it come down to the motivation for my sisters, my daughters, my women, my grandmothers out there on the Wednesday, it seemed like, let me move my mic. It seemed like I'm always running into long form videos more for y'all than I do for when I'm doing stuff for my mans and them out there. You know what I'm saying? But so we're gonna keep this one. I'm gonna write it down on my notepad. Writing in my notepad, feeling so That's crazy. We gonna go to knowledge of expansion pack. We gonna put her on there. I know I kept the pen up here. All right, bet. Big sister advice. Time to change my ringtone. My text ringtone. What's her name? T. Renee. All right. Big sister advice. T. Renee. And we ain't coming back until finding our way. We ain't coming back, not next week, but the week after that. So this will be on my board to do. Let's hope I don't clean my desk.
And I think I did.
Throw it out. All right, so now today, what we talking about on Expansion Pack is learning to win life. All right, learning to win life. So, you know, it's finding our way. So we gotta find our way through this thing as usual. But I asked for a suggestion on what the topic should be. My man was like, "Hey, so what are we talking about? Like, what's the day?" I was like, "Finding our way." He was like, "We should do this right here." So I'm gonna put this on as per request of my man's back here playing Fortnite. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
cool.
Shout out to him.
That was cool.
Let me go in here and
You run that back.
search through the play. Asked for a suggestion on what the topic should be. My man's was like, "Hey, so what are we talking about? Like, what's the day?" I was like, "Finding our way." He was like,
I do enjoy listening to
Imagine
this,
being able to
"All right, it ain't that."
Oh, snap. I don't have nothing.
This is one of the
Memory
early. It was
is
one of the early.
pretty
videos.
critical. Without it, we never be able to learn, well, and
All right, so give me a second. How to flow, learn this, don't trust. Hold on. How to track abundance, Bruce Lee. And the search is all part of the time. And if I didn't do the search live on air, Dan, what did I tell you? Okay, get your headphones. Okay, well, you better do something. Turn it
I
all
wouldn't
the way
hear on my
down,
mans.
or
I
you
gotta
better
chill
find some
on it.
headphones.
Gotta chill on his head. Make sure. I mean, just press it.
I'm gonna find this video on this playlist. I didn't want to have to search nowhere other than the playlist to find it. Alright. Well, if it's not on the playlist, since it's not on the playlist that I can see right now, watch when I find it.
complicated
It's already
process
on
that
it.
involves
I ain't
different
typed nothing.
kinds of memory.
I didn't type nothing just now. Sorry, y'all.
Twitch.
Alright, here we go. I still didn't type nothing. Why is this thing not typing? That's not fair. Now I want to type up there. Yo, you know, that's why I love streaming. For moments like this. I'm literally typing right here, but it won't let me type on YouTube in the search bar. So hold on. Now it'll let me type. It didn't want me to type what I was about to type. Whatever the case, here we go. I gotta find the video. There you go. Alright, y'all. Enjoy. Y'all can spend the next 17 minutes with my mans. I found it, Dan. Knowledge of expansion
Might
pack.
not be a video game, but it certainly feels like it. So here is the tutorial, and I've been playing Earth video game since I spawned onto the map in 1981. I'm not one of the most experienced players, but I wanted to make a review or a tutorial here for you. I'm also going to share a few tricks on how you can hack the game. Closer to the end of the video, I'm going to share with you how to truly beat the game and get on the leaderboard. So basically, when you start the game Earth, you're dropped straight into the tutorial phase, and the developers call this childhood. And you learn the basics. how to interact, survive, and get by. But the thing is, this tutorial barely scratches the surface of what you'll need to know to play Earth really well and level up your character. In most games, when you choose a character, you get to break down all their strengths and weaknesses so you can plan accordingly. But in Earth, that is not how it works. The deep traits, the strength, are kept hidden from you on purpose. You don't get any guide telling you what you're naturally good at or where you might struggle, and the developers designed it this way. You have to dig, you have to work, you've got to explore and understand who your character really is. And most players who play Earth spend their entire lives without ever fully knowing their character's true potential, and they get out on the depth that could change the way they experience the entire game. One of the goals that you get in the game is bringing new players into the game. My character recently committed to another character named Michelle, and we used the game mechanics and the in-game coins to bring another user into the game, and we named her Hannah, and she's just now starting the tutorial phase. And this is a hard mission, so I would wait until you think your character's ready, because the game mechanics make you literally walk the character all the way through the entire tutorial phase if you decide to make a new character. Even though they start going to a different map location where other characters are going to help them for like 8 hours a day, this is called school. So not all players get the same tutorial. Some get a pretty easy start, and some have to face some serious crap right from the beginning of the game. But no matter what kind of intro that you get, Earth hides a lot of key details from every character. And you might think you've got your strengths and weaknesses nailed down, but the truth is there's always more to uncover. There's abilities and traits that come to light through missions and unlocking new levels of Earth. So the true goal is to know your character really deeply. So the biggest mistake that players on Earth make is assuming that they know their character just because they've been playing it for a while. But if you really want to thrive, you've got to go deeper. Most people never reach this level of insight. They're too caught up in reacting to the game's weird randomness instead of taking the time to learn who their character is. The game developers didn't give you the answers up front, and they won't make it easy for you to find. But once you do, Earth upgrades from just a survival game into this badass quest of self-mastery with brand new level unlocks and a lot more coins after the upgrade. And then we have glitches. Here's one of the biggest things that nobody tells you when you start playing Earth. Your character is probably running way too many programs at one time. If you imagine having 50 tabs open on your browser all the time. So the game developers turned off the open programs alert by default. So most players don't even realize that it's happening. And these programs keep running in the background. They cause your character to lag, and they reduce our critical abilities, our focus, and our overall performance just goes way down. In Earth, these background programs could be anything from unresolved tasks, emotional baggage that your character tries to hold on to, distractions, or habits that just don't level up your character at all. And then we get into entropy. This is the silent killer. If you don't keep revisiting your systems, how you're earning in-game points and coins, and what you're focusing on and how you're playing, you're going to start trending toward entropy. And this is true for all video games. And entropy is the slow drift into chaos and disorder that stops your character from focusing on what really matters. So to beat entropy, you've got to study Earth. You have to study the mechanics of this game, its rules, its hidden systems, and the more you understand how the game really works, the better you can control your character's progress. But let's be very real here. Most players will not put in the time, which makes leveling up fairly easy compared to most games. And the good news for you is you don't have to do it alone. You can hire someone to hack your account for you, like a coach. Coaches have studied the game, they know the shortcuts and the hacks to get you back on track faster than if you try to just figure out the whole game by yourself. And another way to reset your character and close some of those open programs is by using certain glitches in the game. One of the most effective glitches might be psychedelics. And if your character is in a location where psychedelics are legal, you can find them in the in-game shop and trade some coins for them. The more programs you close and the better you manage entropy, the more you can level up, earn more coins, and do stuff that is fun.
You know, with AI,
You can create any character you want in seconds.
This used to require huge Hollywood budgets.
Complex software.
Right.
In Earth, there are 5 key mechanics that no amount of AI or any kind of automation can really take over.
Let's talk for just a brief second. Now, for me, this is all sounding like, yeah, I've been here before. I've seen this before. I've heard this before. I thought this at one point in my life. You see what I'm saying? To hear it broken down, carry on, my friend. Carry on, my friend.
And these are the pillars of real success on Earth, and every character has to master them. So number 1 is connections and love. Building relationships with other characters is one of the most powerful mechanics in the game, and they're going to really pay off for you in the long run. The second one is production. So meaningful work is a core mechanic in the Earth game. And this isn't just about grinding for coins, it's about developing purpose. So what you produce, whether it's physical or intellectual or creative, gives your character a reason to keep playing the game. It's super important. Then we have number 3, which is mindset. How your character thinks is everything in this game. Your internal game is just as important as the external, and there's no AI that can replace your ability to grow and adapt mentally. So choose good missions and good quests to take your character on. And number 4 is your overall character health. Monitoring your character's health is super important for taking the game's quests on and challenges. And this isn't just about physical health, it's about keeping your character in the best shape mentally and emotionally and physically. They have a lot of crap that you have to monitor, but it's totally worth it. And a healthy character performs way better, making it easier to get success and earn coins in the game. But it does get tricky. The game is filled with instant pleasures that look like you're leveling up, but it gives you a placebo. And these are things that give your character a quick boost, but there's no long the game. Like, what is the purpose of the game? And this is the meta mechanic of the game. So studying the game itself. The more you understand the rules, the mechanics, and how they interact, the better you're going to play this game. And you can't outsource this to AI. And it's the difference between just surviving in Earth and truly thriving and leveling up your character like crazy. In Earth, the real secret to enjoying the gameplay is designing your own quests. And of course, the developers have pre-built missions and quests that you can go on, and they're almost limitless challenges that keep you busy. But if you want to play like a pro, you need to take full control. The players that are famous for getting the most points in this game don't actually wait for the game to give them tasks. They make their own, and they shape how their character's story unfolds themselves. So Steven Kotler, who's one of the characters in the game map right now, he wrote a tutorial called The Art of Impossible. He lays out a framework that's perfect for creating your own quests here on Earth. And you can think of these like custom missions that you get to choose rather than letting the game pick for you. So number 1 is curiosity. In Earth, it drives your character toward exploration and new levels. And the more you follow curiosity, the more unique and exciting your quests are going to get. If you ignore it, you're going to get stuck in a lot of predictable crap. The second is passion. This is your quest compass, guiding toward missions that matter. And when you connect what excites you with what you're good at, your custom quests get really easy to put together. And the third is purpose. So think of this like your ultimate quest line in the game. This is the legacy that your character is going to leave behind. Purpose-driven quests aren't just about completing tasks. They're about creating something meaningful in the game, something that allows other characters to level up themselves in a same or similar way. It's one of the ways that you can get the other players to put your character's name on crap all around the map, and they will talk about you after you exit the game. Then we have autonomy. Autonomy gives you control over your character's direction instead of accepting default quests handed to you. And then we have mastery. The more practice and refinement that you do to your skills, the more powerful your character gets. And this gives you tools to take on even more challenging quests, and it gives you more coins to use in the shops. And as a pro tip, build your quests that avoid your character's anti-vision. The dystopian future that you absolutely don't want in the game, almost every player ignores this, and they never spend time to lay out the things that they do not want to occur.
Gaza is at a tipping point.
Once your quests get mapped out, it's time to build your mission goals, and you can think of them as checkpoints along your journey. These goals become the specific tasks that your character is going to tackle and level up, and they'll keep you focused on what matters and keep out of distraction mode. But then when it comes to distraction mode, there's something called the NPC trap. The developers added a trick to convert real players into NPCs, which is non-playable characters. If you're not familiar with NPCs, they're basically the characters in video games that don't have any real control over their actions. They just kind of repeat these routines over and over.
I've been trying to find you, girl.
I messaged like a shopkeeper or something like that. In Earth, this trap is very real, and it's right in front of us. Every time that your character gets sucked into social media, spends hours doom scrolling, politics, and basically you let the character get consumed by whatever media is making them pay attention to, you're walking right into NPC territory. One of the other ways they do this is by convincing you to keep learning and gathering information by taking game tutorials and never using that information on quests. Lots of game tutorials out there. Most people don't use them. They get addicted to the game tutorials. The developers don't want every player reaching the higher levels of development, so they flood the entire game.
I don't be meeting them missions and them goals. They be simple, but I don't be meeting them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I appreciate that. I hope you're having a good night. What you doing? What you doing, girl? Let's see what I'm doing. I'm actually behind this screen working on something. And on this other screen, working on my link tree. Finish watching the video.
Energy loops. They use low energy because it conserves memory processing for the game. At this point, you start seeing how much of the game is designed to derail you and how many people around you are stuck in the loop. And the difference between a real player and an NPC is that the NPC reacts and the player chooses what they want to do. So most of them don't even realize that their character converted into an NPC because they've been programmed by the game to believe they're still playing, but they're stuck on autopilot. Some of the NPCs we need to harvest coins, but most of the distractions are there to get you to take on smaller missions and compare your character stuff to other gear so that you'll spend coins upgrading your skins and all the other stuff. Once you reach the end of the game, you get access to this character grading system that the game uses, and the game judges you only while you're exiting. Only when you're very close to exiting and leaving the game, you get judged on these 5 things. So here are the 5 secret things that the game is secretly rating you on to determine if you're going to go up on the leaderboard. First thing is decision perspective, and it's love versus fear. This is the ultimate test in the game. Without ever telling you, the developers designed life on Earth to evaluate how often you can make choices rooted in love, empathy, connection, and compassion versus all those that are driven by fear, like self-protection and judgment and isolation. The highest rated characters navigate the game from love a lot more often, even when fear seems like a really easy pass. All right, so secret grading system number 2 is your connection to others. Points are scored for collaboration, deep understanding, forgiveness, the ability to dissolve the illusion of separation. And the strongest players understand that they're not competing, but are in this together. That's the ultimate trick, because when people think of the word game, they think they're in a game. They think that there's a winner and a loser, but that's the ultimate trick, is just getting this in your head and living that in your life. Next is your adaptability. The game is going to throw endless plot twists at you. There's going to be loss and failure, unexpected change. Those people who can learn and grow from adversity score a lot higher, and players who cling too tightly to control and resist change are going to lose points like crazy and not even know it. Next, we have authenticity. There is a hidden bonus for playing your character in alignment with who you truly are, and it's not about playing by society's rules or trying to achieve external success. The developers reward characters who are true to their inner voice, their passions, their purpose, which most people don't figure out until they're about to exit the game completely. And the final secret rating that you're going to get when you're near the exit of the game is contribution. Points are tallied up for how much you give back to the game world, and it could be through helping other characters, sharing knowledge, or leaving behind something that benefits future players. And basically, if you fix things for characters or improve the game map somehow, you get points for that. So remember, Earth is full of distractions and auto-assigned tasks that can keep you running in circles, but the best players zoom out. They set their course and take control of how their story ends. So it's your game, it's your rules. If you learn the game rules well enough, then you can break them. That's how you beat the game, and that's how you get on the leaderboards, by playing it on your terms. And don't forget, you can always reboot your character when things get tough with a psychologist character or one of the NPCs who will accept coins to fix some of your settings. And the cool thing about the game is you're never really stuck in a bad spot in Earth unless you choose to be. Overall, I'll give it 4.5 stars, and it's really fun. I'm still in the game right now as I'm making this video for other characters. If you focus on the points that we talked about to really, truly win the game.
Yes, sir.
Here is one more photo of the other character I connected with and the new character that we brought into the game who's in the tutorial phase right now. Your points also come from whether or not these new characters build points too. So you'll get points based on that as well. If you're also in the main map, let me know, and maybe our characters will meet up with each other. So you made it to the end. Most people don't do that, so I know that you're most likely committed to learning these skills, and I'm willing to bet that you're one of the few people who realize that these skills determine true success, and they always have. If you want to level up your skill level and take it from a casual interest to a serious study, click the link in the description, and I promise what you'll see will blow your mind. So until next time, if you're subscribed, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really hope you...
Yes, that's my guy. So that was by per special request right there. Dan, you can go back and watch that whenever you get a chance to. I hope that y'all were able to connect with that, or it resonated with you on some sort of level, because we all here, whether you like that video or not. You see what I'm saying? We all here. Let me turn my camera just a little bit. There you go. We all here. So it's not like you can take everything that he said and throw it in the trash. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I liked it. We're going to keep moving forward. I got a little taste more that I want y'all to watch real quick. Just because... Now, some of this y'all probably, some of y'all, if y'all been watching, y'all probably already heard this. If there's anybody new out there that ain't been watching, you ain't never heard this. But, hey, check it out again. I need some of this.
Still in my head. So now all we have to do is go to
Let's see.
Automate. Let's hit convert and see the results.
You're still in my head, and I can't wait no longer.
I like it. Let's go with this one. Let's hit download.
The truth is, you're still in my head, and I can't wait no longer.
I need to get back into music.
I'll be just fine, but things don't feel right.
So honestly, I'm kind of mind blown.
They ain't new. They've been changing.
I remember one time I was driving through Arizona and I saw one of those giant earth-moving machines roaring along the road at about 35 miles an hour with what looked like 20 tons of dirt in it. A tremendous, incredible machine. And there was a little man perched way up on top with the wheel in his hands guiding it. And as I drove along, I was struck by the similarity of that machine to the human mind. Just suppose you're sitting at the controls of such a vast source of energy. Are you going to sit back and into a ditch, or are you going to keep both hands firmly on the wheel and control and direct this power to a specific worthwhile purpose? It's up to you. You're in the driver's seat. We must control our thinking. We must control our thinking. It's up to you. You're in the driver's seat. We must control same rule that can lead a man to a life of success, wealth, happiness, and all the things he's ever dreamed of for himself and his family, that very same law can lead him into the gutter. It's all in how he uses it, for good or for bad. This is the strangest secret in the world. For good or for bad. This is the strangest secret in the world. We must control our thinking. We must control our thinking. It's up to you. You're in the driver's seat. We must control our thinking. Now, why do I say it's strange, and why do I call it a secret? Actually, it isn't a secret at all. It was first promulgated by some of the earliest wise men, and it appears again and again throughout the Bible. But very few people have learned it, understand it. That's why it's strange, and why, for some equally strange reason, it virtually remains a secret. I believe that you could go out and walk down the main street of your town and ask one man after another what the secret of success is, and you probably wouldn't run into one man in a month who could tell you. Now, this information is enormously valuable to us if we really understand it and apply it. It's valuable to us not only for our own lives, but the lives of those around us, our family, employees, associates, and friends. Life should be an exciting adventure. It should never be a bore. A man should live fully, be alive. He should be glad to get out of bed in the morning. He should be doing a job he likes to do because he does it well. We must control our thinking. We must control our thinking. It's up to you. You're in the driver's seat. We must control our thinking.
Let's go. Hey, let's go.
One time I heard Grove Patterson make a speech, the editor-in-chief of the Toledo Daily Blade. And as he concluded his speech, he said something that I've never forgotten. He said something like this: "My years in the newspaper business have convinced me of several things. Among them, that people are basically good, and that we came from someplace, and we're going someplace. So we should make our time here an exciting adventure. The architect of the universe didn't build a stairway leading nowhere, and the greatest teacher of all, the carpenter from the plains of Galilee, gave us the secret time and time again. As ye believe, so shall it be done unto you. As ye believe, so shall it be done unto you. As ye believe, so shall it be done unto you. As ye believe, so shall it be done unto you. As ye believe, so shall it be done unto you. As ye believe, so shall it be done.
Now, I hope
unto
y'all
you.
enjoy that. I'm gonna try to sit
As you
quietly,
believe.
just listen to it, let y'all listen to it, and
No,
absorb
that was the day I cut my
what is
mustache
being
off on
said there.
accident.
Now, remember the topic for today is how to win at life. We got a good example of, one angle saying, hey, it's a game, and we've got a good at least 30 years of gaming history that we can call from to say what is the best way to go about this thing. And remember, video games, they literally mimic life. They literally program them as best they can to try to mimic life. So it's not a bad idea to look at it in that way, because that's just taking the notes and the handbook that you already got and applying it to what you already doing. And then on top of that, we know that everything, whether it be a chair, a table, you, me, first was a thought.
Hop off stream,
So
yeah.
it's important that we control our thinking. Now, sometimes people like to attach words to things that make you feel like you shouldn't be doing something. For example, you see the person, you walking down the street. It's a busy street, but there's a park, and you see the person in the park, in the center of the park, with people walking their dog around and all of that, and they just kindly and silently, legs crossed, eyes closed, meditating, or just silent. You may think to yourself, if you're not on that vibration, or you ain't in that way or that state of mind, that's odd. But if you don't think that's odd, that means you're in that state of mind.
That's my
now,
boy.
that
That's my
state
guy.
of mind is where you're going to shop around for all of the clarity you want to see when you, or want to have when you outside of that state of mind. Now, let me say that again. If you are in sleep or coma, you might not really be doing this proactively. But if you are in your room 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes out of the day, consciously breathing and thinking about the next outcome, the next few seconds, the next year even, then you're doing this. And what it's doing is shaping everything to come when you're outside of that moment, that you're just silently breathing and trying to shape it. All right. Now, controlling your thinking is the one thing that can produce that outcome that you want. It'll have you making the choices that lead you in that direction. Remember we finding our way. I'm on a roll right now, Eli.
I'm on a roll.
Remember, we finding our way.
That's my boy.
So if you're finding your way, you know where you're at in a sense, and you know where you want to go to in a sense. So you don't want to keep doing those things that are going to keep you going in the direction away from what you want. You want to make those choices that's going to lead you in the direction that you want. Now, it's one thing not to really know and then wait to see the outcome, but still inside of you, you get a sense of what it is you want through the choice that it is that you have, where what it is the outcome is going to be through it, the choice that it is that you're making. Now, throughout all of that and throughout everything in your entire life, from the time that you were a baby to right now, even dogs, birds, little earthworms, and everything of the sort, your thoughts and your thinking, it's a channel, it's a frequency, unseen, but exists nonetheless. Now, a lot of people like to be like, oh, well, I don't know about that, and I don't believe this because I can't see it. But at the same time, their house will get blown over by a tornado and a hurricane, and you can't see neither one of those until they pick some dirt up in a whole half a house. You can't see no wind. Wind blowing outside right now, you can't see it until that bird set that wings on there and take off. You go ahead and you jump off the top and set your wings on the wind. See how it turn out for you too. All right. You can do it. Don't take it like I'm joking and being funny. You can do it. You get the right apparatus to be able to sail on that thing. It's just like surfing. But you can't do it like how you are. So all things that are unseen, that don't mean it doesn't exist. So get into the realm of thought. Now, when somebody asks you, do you hear voices? You debate on the choice that you, or the answer you gonna give to them. That's because that's neither here nor there. What they saying is what's important, all right? Bruh, y'all couldn't hear none of that.
You see what I'm saying? If they saying stuff like that, then you might need to pay a little attention.
That's crazy.
And listen to something, change the channel. But most times, you
Is this part where I'm muted? Yeah, I start being muted right there. Yep. Bruh, y'all couldn't hear the stream the whole time, bruh.
wood shop, you can make it up. But part
Alright. I'm back. I wasn't even playing nothing at that.
not just be making stuff up. All right. But wood shop is a whole nother story. Wood shop, you can make it up. But parts of it you can't make up. And that's what the second part of this is. The wood shop teacher, he can make up what he wants to design. He can. I'm gonna make this. And I'm gonna make it how I want to make it. I'm gonna make it 3 levels and da 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 da. But the process to get there, to get that finished design, to get that finished 3rd level, whatever, cannot be made up. You can't make that up.
You okay?
He knows the steps. He's gonna follow the steps, but he's gonna make that up what he wants. All right, so keep that fluid. But in order for him to follow those steps, there has to be discipline. All right, discipline comes from vision. It comes from vision. You don't just wake up talk about you gonna run 6 miles for the next 3 weeks. All right, you not gonna run today. You not running today. Talk about you running for the next 6 weeks. Guess watch what's gonna happen. Whatever. Cannot be made up. You can't make that up. He knows the steps. He's gonna follow the steps, but he's gonna make that up what he wants. All right. So keep that fluid. But in order for him to follow those steps, there has to be discipline. All right. Discipline comes from vision. It comes from vision. You don't.
Hold on, let me hear this real quick.
Chipotle honey chicken is back. Step into summer with fresh grilled chicken, spicy chipotle peppers, and the perfect touch of pure honey. Open the summer with Chipotle honey chicken. It's taking heated sweets to a whole new level.
Hold on, I want to see something.
Switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes and get an iPhone 17 on them. No trade-in needed.
Why can't we just say cheese? Okay, cheese. Now you can switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes and get a new iPhone 17 on us. No trade-in needed.
I got Twitch Turbo. Hey, you made it back. I'm glad you made it back. Yeah, I ain't know I ain't had no sound on before. Now the sound is back. Oh, let me hear this.
But destiny's written. For real. Fuck a big three anyway. There was too many chefs in the kitchen. It was a mess to begin with. And now they got his brother. I knew it. I was like, it kind of looks like a young version of his brother. I guess a magician. 100 million streets, man.
This is like his mom and like maybe him in the back. Maybe here.
Miami Forever 305 says, Drake dropped. Sarah looking fine. And I'm pouring wine. What a time to be alive.
What do you say? Oh shit!
Hey, appreciate the gifts. Definitely appreciate that. Had to take a pit stop to see this. Yeah, I had to.
I like how it sounds so far, Chad. I really do like it. Alright, next one. Let's see what the next one is. What's good, brother?
Hey, appreciate the follow, Risket Skittles.
What restaurant is this?
I gotta end stream, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
I think that's Chubb's bad. I'm like looking in the back. I'm like, where's Party next door? Where's Party? I know he's in that room somewhere. Is that him right here?
Hey you! Relax! Domino's large one-topping pizzas are just $7.99 when you carry out. But don't act now! This deal's here through this time next year, at least. So take the scenic route on down to...
screens. I got the games. Got 2 grills going.
With a lottery of what? Family save up to $1,000